This project is a residency I was awarded through Craft Scotland and through Historic Environment Scotland. It's called Making History, and there was 3 artists who got this, and we have 3 separate projects. And it's one part where we get allocated a historic building in Scotland, and there is also a outreach part of this residency where we work with a community group. I have Trinity House in Edinburgh, and I have been given a community group which is Syrian women refugees, and we do ceramics together. So we've been making mugs and jugs, and they wanted this because they want a good mug to drink from at Ramadan. So it's partly run by them and by me. I think crafts can be great for most people, and I think it definitely should be something that everybody should be allowed to test and to do. Any part of society you might be from, you can really benefit from it. So I think more should be done to give this opportunity to most people, and I think it's great when it does happen, and it's to me it's very obvious that it can be very, very helpful for a lot of people.
الواحد بيفكر بينتبه ايه يعني شيء بيفرح انه هو انتج انه عملت هالشغله انه فرحت. عملت صحن مستطيل صحن، وعملت كوب وكوب ثاني 3 قطع.
طبعا استمتعنا بالجمعه الحلوه وتعرفنا عليكم وتعلمنا اشغال جديده.
Hi, my name is Jennifer Alford and I'm a ceramic artist. I'm originally from Ireland, but I've been living in Scotland for the last 20 years. We have been researching the Brechin Round Tower. It's allowing people to engage with historical buildings and I guess to reimagine them and to bring them back to life through the engagement from local people and myself as an artist. When I looked into the research about the tower and the fact that it was Irish, in Ireland a round tower is called a cleigh-thoch, which literally means a bell house. Not all round towers used bells, but the fact that it was called a bell house, we've been making bells, ceramic bells. And each bell is a blank canvas, so every maker is being asked to kind of dredge into their history and kind of bring out stories for us to kind of hear, because a round tower is a beautiful construction, but I'm thinking more about the people who made it and also the local people who would have engaged with it. So bringing it down to, you know, individuals.
I love clay, but over a lifetime of various different jobs and things, haven't had much chance to get involved with clay. So I think that was the first thing that jumped out at me. It was, oh, a chance to work with clay. And then I love old buildings, so it's just a lovely combination, you know, oh my goodness, as a ceramicist, working with clay, responding to a beautiful old building, and as it happens, 2 minutes walk away from where I live, so it appealed to me on all sorts of levels.
We had a little trip round the cathedral, and just the sense of all the history and the craftsmen who've made this thing and left their marks on the stones, and it's kind of, yes, awe-inspiring actually. To learn a new skill while learning about the history of the place that you're living in, yeah, can't be beaten really.
We all want to explore our heritage more. I think lockdown has made us appreciate what's on our doorstep, And this has been a wonderful way of seeing the cathedral and round tower in a completely new fashion.
And Jennifer's touch has been lovely because she's very much kind of, look, we're just enjoying what we're doing. We're not here to produce something absolutely perfect. It's the process that's important, and that's been really nice. So instead of beating myself up about not being able to draw or not being able to do the perfect thing that I might think I want to do, it's taught me to just have a go and enjoy what you can do.
Even if you have a modicum of talent, I think it's like singing or anything, you need to practice. And I haven't been practicing for a long time. My work was really stressful. I loved it, but it was really stressful and fairly all-consuming, which I allowed it to be, which was wrong. So I feel freer. And as I say, I feel I'm looking at things in a different way.
Giving artists the freedom, I mean, in the current climate, it's incredibly difficult to sort of take time to make new work and to kind of move out of a comfort zone as well, because you've got something you make maybe, and then it's quite easy to stick with that and then not to kind of push yourself, because that is risk. So I think for me, this has certainly allowed me to kind of take risks, and if everything doesn't work out, that's fine. But that's actually, I come across my best ideas when I push myself and when I try things new.
Hello, my name is Charlott Rodgers. I'm a glass and ceramic artist, and I'm placed at Stirling Castle. So that's my building that I've been working with. It's been really amazing because it gave me the opportunity to research Stirling Castle, to go in, to experience the space. So this is one part of the project where I do my own research and my own material research. And then the other side of it is teaching some workshops for Forth Valley College. So I'm having first year students, which has really been amazing. We've been really trying to give the students as many skills as possible.
I like doing crafts. I've done crafts since I was very, very little. So it's like my main form of media. I do a lot of different things. I don't specifically stick to just drawing or just sculpture, which is something I found recently. I like doing a variety of different things.
But when you get to college, you really get to experiment, and I feel like I get to do more playful things and more things that aren't really suited for high school marking that are fine for college.
It's really mainly going in, taking photos, taking drawings, taking the students up, and then we've been looking at different ways of working with glass and ceramics and trying to link this to the Year of Stories from that was last year, but it's been kind of taken over to this year. So they tell their personal stories or stories about the castle. So it's a really broad kind of brief they have, but it's been really amazing.
Just a whole lot of skills that I don't think I'd be able to get just, through the usual college course. So a lot of it is just stuff I've never done before, like, like the glazing, and then like the actual getting to sit down and work on a sculpture for the full day. So just things I didn't get to do before. Really enjoying it, so I think it's just whatever you put your love into.
I think this workshop has really had me reevaluate my opinion of ceramics, because before I was like, I can't do this, I've never done it before, it seems tricky, and I've kind of seen other people do it and I was like, I can't do this. And at the start I was really rubbish at it. But as I kind of continued on and persevered, I really think I found my stride in it all, and I think that's what this workshop helped me do, is really find my foothold in ceramics.
It keeps me sane, is the simplest way to put it. I'm not the most academically inclined, I think, but with art, it's always come easier than other things, especially with 3D. I recently found out in my 6th year of high school that it was so much easier than, say drawing, and both of those things are so much easier than writing. And I've always excelled in my creative subjects, so it's very important and it helps me quite a lot.
So I'm actually autistic, so a lot of it is, I feel like it's really a way that I can show myself and perceive myself. Maybe I'm not too good at the social stuff, but I can really just pour my soul into a piece, and people can view that whatever they want. and it's also just a really nice pastime, I think, for everyone, so it's great to be able to pursue it as a degree.
Craft, you know, really facilitates self-esteem, that it gives you a sense of purpose, it helps with hand skills, it helps with everything, with maths, with, you know, STEM as well. So if you're doing crafts, it really will help. And a lot of people don't have the facilities or the opportunities to access. So there is, you know, the general public that, and I think young people as well, that should really have the opportunity. And then for us makers, it's really important because it means we can survive, we can make a living from what we do, we can pass on all our knowledge that we've, you know, gained through years and years of practice ourselves. So yeah, it's super important that these opportunities are out there.